Hey everyone, super last minute video right here, but 2 days ago I checked my subscriber count and it blew up. I don't know where it came from, but I have hit over 100 subscribers now. I think I went from less than 70 to over 100 in just about 2 weeks. I hadn't checked my subscriber count once during those 2 weeks. It's kind of been really overwhelmed with other stuff in my life, but it is just mind-blowing to me. And so because of that, I wanted to provide for you all a video with 100 ways to be sustainable. I hope you all enjoy it. We're gonna go through this really quickly just because it's 100 fast ways to be sustainable. Hope you all enjoy it, and thank you for everyone who has subscribed. If you're new here, hi, my name's Charlotte. You can subscribe if you want, but I don't really care. That's not true. I really care, but I'm trying not to care about the subscribers. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. Okay, let's start off with the 8 R's, the common R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, rot and compost, repair, regift, refuse, rethink, recover. Okay, go to your local library, and while you're there, read about sustainability. This saves paper, saves trees, saves air that we need to breathe, and it educates yourself. Go do a beach cleanup. I have a Clean With Me video if you want to go watch it. Protest for a green future against deforestation, environmental racism, everything that we need to be fighting for. Use your voice because you can be loud. Use the front and back side of the paper. I don't know why today my math teacher, she was like, I'm gonna print paper and I'm not gonna double side it, very intentionally. It bothers me, so please use the front and back of the paper, especially if you're printing and you need more than one page. Use both sides. That can save a lot of paper. Stop using glitter. Ditch the glitter. It's very simple. Glitter is microplastics. Next, eat plants rather than animals when you're given the chance. If you go to a restaurant and they happen to have a veggie burger on the menu, you don't have to become vegan, but go eat that veggie burger. You don't have to choose the steak. And while you're doing that, go suggest that others do that too. Tell others, spread the word. Say, try this vegan food. Plant seeds and grow a small or large or medium or whatever size garden you want, because growing gardens is one of the best ways to get local and organic, completely natural food and make you feel extremely accomplished. Go join a community garden or just get some space in your backyard or get an indoor plants. There's so many ways to grow food. Ask for no receipt. It's that simple. Saves paper. Receipts are not recyclable and they can actually have some chemicals in them and stuff that's just not good for you. Email companies about their carbon emissions. You can talk about their packaging situations, their transportation problems, whatever their problems are. You can probably see them just by ordering something from their website or from their company, from their store, whatever. Email them, ask them, tell them you care. Stop giving material gifts. There are so many ways to give gifts that are still thoughtful, even more so than a material item that you bought. I, for one, am known for writing songs for my family and my friends on their birthdays and events and stuff like that. It's just an easy way. I give gifts that are really nice and people love, and they can keep forever, but they don't have to cause any carbon emissions. Remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's just simple. It's a sustainability phrase. Take things that other people are trying to part with so that they don't have to land in a landfill. Again, we want to minimize the amount of stuff we are putting in landfills. Give away things so you don't have to throw them away. Again, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and that way you can give something of your own or you can take something of others. We just don't want it in a landfill sitting there completely useless. The materials are useless. None of it had any value. If someone is about to throw something away that can be recycled because there is no recycling bin, offer to hold on to that trash for them or that recyclable item for them, because saving those resources, all of it counts. Every little piece counts. Make vegan food for others. It tastes good, they will appreciate it, and they can try new stuff and save the planet while they're at it. And maybe they'll find something they actually like too, and they will stop judging the stupid vegan lifestyle. Sorry, it's not stupid, it's important, but you know, there's all the stigma around vegan. Carry a reusable bag with you everywhere. You never know when you're gonna need to use a bag, and it is just so convenient to always have one on you. Likewise, carry a reusable container with you everywhere. Again, you might be out to dinner, you might be out bulk shopping and unexpectedly, and you just happen to have a container. It can come in handy. Keep things electronic when possible. Again, saves paper, saves emissions to an extent, and it can just keep things simple. There's no transportation, there's such little carbon emissions happening compared to either like paper invitations or thank you cards, whatever you're trying to send, make it digital. Donate the extra stuff. If you can't give it away, opt for donating it, again, rather than throwing it away. There's always someone that will want it. Get solar or support clean energy. Either one of these are great ideas, or try using hydropower, wind power, windmills. Anything you can do to get energy a little bit more sustainably is worth it, because the energy that we get now, mostly from coal and oil and gas, is not renewable. We will run out. If you don't feel like getting solar panels on your own house, either because you can't, maybe you just don't have a good roof for it, you can support a local solar farm that will send you clean energy. Okay, buy local produce. It's simple, it's local, it helps. Buy local clothes and toys and anything, items that you need. Try to find them local first. Buy secondhand clothes and toys. Shop at thrift stores. Join Facebook item share groups. Try every kind of plant milk there is. And if you don't like one of the plant milks that you try, do not waste it. Instead, try making a vegan recipe with it. And if you don't like that recipe, give it away. Someone will probably like it. In your outlets, use a smart power strip. That saves a lot of energy. Or unplug cords to save residual heat. Speaking of residual heat, use the extra energy that after cooking from the stove or the oven while it's still hot. Turn off battery-operated devices when they are not in use, especially if you don't use them often. Use rechargeable batteries. Use LED lights. Please, please use LEDs. Get an energy audit. You can often get them for free. Switch to a shower head that uses low-pressure water. It really helps your water consumption. Install low-flush toilet. Install a bidet. Buy reusable toilet paper. It's really just like a cloth that you wipe your butt with, and then you wash it like with everything else you wash. I've never done this, but it's a super sustainable choice. Boycott all the brands that are greenwashing you. A lot of cleaning products do this. A lot of clothing brands do this. H&M is doing it right now. If you need to, make sure your house is well insulated, or insulate it if it isn't. Use a reusable water bottle. Use timers on water or electricity operated devices or appliances. Try getting a compostable toilet. Again, I've never tried this, but it would be a really sustainable choice. Support companies that help the planet, whether that's by selling things that are more sustainable or donating their revenue to other organizations, if they're 1% for the Planet members, if they're B Corp, whatever, Tentry, Pila, Tushy, the bidet company, whatever you want, try it. Support environmental focused organizations, the World Wildlife Foundation, Sierra Club, Greenpeace, etc. Fundraise to support those causes and help make others aware. Try going zero waste for a day. Do it whenever possible. Whenever you can make a little change, do it. Buy in bulk, but make sure it's not to excess, not when unnecessary. Recycle properly, please. That's the worst when you are recycling improperly, because then everything has the risk of going to a landfill. Even those resources that could have just been recycled so simply. Refuse plastic bags, always. They suck. Stop continuously buying plastic toothbrushes. Once you've finished your plastic one, it's completely broken and not valuable anymore, go buy a bamboo one. They are amazing. Use the silverware that you already have. I know, I kind of was debating saying the whole thing about the bamboo toothbrush because it's part of that zero waste aesthetic kind of thing. But if you already have silverware, which I'm sure you do at your house, I would really just recommend taking that and using that. Bamboo silverware tends to not be as sharp as regular silverware, and although it might be lightweight, it's really not worth it to buy. Use everything you already have, just like the silverware. If you already have it, use it. The most sustainable product is the one that you already have, or the one that you don't buy. So buy nothing, use what you have. Whatever you have right now, using that to excess is going to be more sustainable than buying any sustainable item. Almost always. Use reusable rags and cloths. Use reusable napkins and tissues. Buy recycled toilet paper. Put up a bird feeder. Don't kill beehives that aren't being harmful to you. If you're not allergic, they don't need to die. They are part of the ecosystem and they are important for biodiversity. Plant native plants. Like the bees, don't kill any bugs when it's not necessary. Turn off the lights when you leave the room, please. I'm in my room, in the dark, filming this, really quickly. Except that it's gonna be a 30-minute long video, but I don't have the light on because I don't need to, and if you're not in the room, you really don't need to have the light on. Unsubscribe from physical junk mail. If you're constantly just putting paper and envelopes in the recycling, thinking, oh, at least I'm recycling it, but you don't even bother reading it because it is just junk mail and didn't need to come to you, then unsubscribe so you can stop receiving that kind of stuff, because it is a waste of paper and energy and emissions. Hang your clothes to dry, saves a lot of energy. Hand wash clothes and dishes with minimal water. It's possible to do. Use natural light to excess, like I'm doing right now. Change your clothes, not the thermostat. Use organic fertilizers or your own homemade compost. Put pet poop in sustainable bags, such as bags that will biodegrade. Ride your bike, walk, skateboard, roller skate, I don't care, it all helps. Or use public transportation or carpool. It's also better than just driving your own car. Use stairs rather than the elevator. Get an electric car the next time you actually need a car, and really consider, do you actually need a car? Stop flying in airplanes, or seriously limit it whenever possible. And especially if you're flying in an airplane, you should buy some carbon offsets to help with the emissions. Buy fresh goods from bakeries. Try the no buy challenge. Whenever possible, use sustainable materials for everything. Repurpose ripped clothes as rags. Kind of said this before, but buy carbon offsets. Even if you're not flying in airplanes, buy them. Use reusable period products if you are a person who has a period. Use reusable diapers if you have a baby or wear diapers. Try making your own juices and milks. Repurpose glass jars. Get rid of those plastic straws. You really don't need them, and consider first before buying those metal straws. Do I need straws at all? Am I a 5-year-old? Sorry, it's not meant to be an insult if you do actually need a straw for any reason. Go makeup free or develop a sustainable makeup routine. Buy your technology secondhand. The computer I am reading this list off of right now is secondhand. Pick up litter on the street. You don't have to do an intentional beach cleanup, but if you see litter on the ground, pick it up and find it at the nearest trash can. There's usually not even one that far away. Spend more time outside. You won't realize it, but you'll begin to appreciate the outdoors and your healthy environment and earth while you still have one a lot more. Watch more of my videos because, that helps the planet a lot. And spread the word about sustainability. I think it's the most important thing we can do because we need everyone listening to these ideas and trying to take some action. Only a few people doing these activities won't have much of an impact. But if you spread the word, we will definitely get it out to more people. We will see some differences in the planet and we can have a good future. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and commenting below which of these was your favorite or if you have any other really good tips. Again, you can subscribe if you feel like it, but I won't really care if you do or you don't. And if you want to hit the bell notification while you're at it, please do so that you can be notified when you get a video, because if you made it this far, you clearly like me a little bit. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and I hope to see you all next time. I know I talked really fast in this video, but I will see you all next time, and until then, peace.